Welcome! In this session, we will continue explaining the concept of credit scoring. Credit scoring involves building a model of credit worthiness using historical data and policies. The model is used to arrive at an assessment of risk, which may be enhanced by judgmental decision if required. Rules are then developed which can be used to accept or reject decisions as well as for designing the credit offering, collection time, and collateral requirements. There are multiple advantages which can be obtained if a bank or lending institution uses credit scoring models. The most obvious is the increase in aggregate accuracy resulting from using a model for assessment of risk to identify creditworthy individuals from a large pool of prospective customers. Also, the speed, consistency, objectivity, and responsiveness of the decision-making process are increased. Additionally, the reach of the lending institution is increased as the rules can be used by branch networks or electronic channels, and operating costs are reduced if volumes are high and economies of scale are achieved. The credit scoring approach, however, is not without problems. Development of a good database can be a challenging task, and model development requires unique skills. Sustained effort may be required to manage the change in the organization's decision-making approach. One serious concern with respect to credit scoring is that the process is backward-looking and assumes that the future will be similar to the past. Models have to be rebuilt if there are any structural changes. It must not be presumed that the credit scoring has only helped the lenders and that the borrowers are worse off. Since the approach is relatively easier to scale up, borrowers have more access to credit. With increased adoption of this approach by competitors in the industry, the consumer benefits from lower rates and more choice. There is also increased access to unsecured credit, that is, credit without any collateral. On the flip side, there are concerns about privacy since lenders have access to a large amount of data of the borrowers. Further, customers face the possibility of getting blacklisted if they have had a poor credit history. Additionally, credit scoring models are mostly correlational and do not try to identify causes, and thus individual borrowers who are denied credit because their profile is similar to other borrowers with poor credit history, even though they themselves may have both the ability and willingness to pay, may feel discriminated. I hope that this brief introduction to credit scoring will help you to understand the theoretical background of the credit card stitching case. In the next session, we will present the variables of the case dataset. Thanks for watching!